first smoothie I am sharing today is a chocolate peanut butter smoothie, and I'm first of all starting with some frozen bananas before adding in some crunchy peanut butter. Then I added in 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. By the way, all of the measurements will be down in the description below. I added in some maca powder as well as some Himalayan pink salt, followed by some cashew milk before putting the lid on and blending it all together. As you can see, this is a really creamy and decadent smoothie, and personally I love to start my day with something chocolatey, so I am especially loving this one. The next smoothie I am sharing with you today is a cherry ripe smoothie, and I first of all start with some frozen bananas followed by some frozen cherries. I then added in some cacao nibs, which I love for that crunch and chocolatey flavor, before adding in some coconut yogurt and a splash of vanilla. I then added in some cashew milk and then blended it all together, and it was this really beautiful, creamy, flavorful, just what a phenomenal smoothie. Honestly, I enjoyed this one very, very much so. The next smoothie I am sharing today I like to call the strawberries and cream dream. That is a mouthful. And I first of all start with some frozen bananas, frozen strawberries, before adding in some coconut yogurt as well as some vanilla, of course. Next I added in some coconut milk, and that is literally all of the ingredients for this one. I put the lid on to my Vitamix and then pour her up once she is all blended. I absolutely adore the color of this one, that is for sure. Next we're moving on to a smoothie that I like to call the breakfast smoothie, because I just feel like this has a little bit of everything, you know? I start with some frozen bananas followed by some frozen blueberries, black chia seeds, some rolled oats and coconut yogurt, as well as a splash of vanilla and then a plant milk of your choice. I think I used macadamia milk today, which is a favorite of mine. Once it was all blended up, I poured it up like so, and yeah, this one is a really beautiful purple color as well. We're really getting those aesthetics down pat today, aren't we? Next we are moving on to a green smoothie, and I am first of all starting with some frozen bananas and frozen mango before putting in these frozen spinach portions. You can get these from Woolworths in Australia. I then added in the squeeze of a lemon, the juice of a lemon I should say, as well as some passion fruit and some coconut yogurt, followed by some coconut milk. This is such like a creamy tropical flavored smoothie. I blended it all together and then poured it up like so. I say like so a lot. I know this has been picked up on in the past. Moving on, and I am making a really fruity sweet smoothie now. I am first of all starting with some frozen mangoes as well as some frozen pineapple before adding in some passion fruit as well as some orange juice and some coconut milk. Again, this is a very, very simple one, and I very simply blend it all together and then pour it up. This one was almost like a slushy sort of texture compared to the other creamy smoothies we've seen so far. The next smoothie is my absolute favorite, and it probably comes as no surprise that it is a chocolate hazelnut smoothie. In this one we have frozen bananas, frozen avocado, roasted hazelnuts, cacao powder, pink Himalayan salt, as well as a splash of vanilla, and then filled it all up with some almond milk. I personally just love chocolate and hazelnut as a flavor together. I just don't think that there is anything that beats it, really. Once it was all blended, I poured it all up, and that concludes our week of vegan smoothies video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you very soon.